Hello, and welcome back to Herald Hearth. You can call me Auntie A, and tonight is the 21st of December, winter solstice. And the sun has gone down, and I've been brought back to do another reading. I did one earlier today, this afternoon, while the sun was still up, but left my things out because I had a feeling that I was going to be back here again. If you would, take a deep breath in with me, all the way in and all the way out. Longest night of the year. Very still, very calm energy. There we are. There is a blooming that is happening. And it's a very special bloom, a very sacred bloom. Because we are in the heart of winter, of the darkest part of the year. My hand just went to this and I was wondering why I actually have healing here, which I was left, it was left up, facing up, when I finished my last reading a few hours ago. And so I think we're going to read this, just a part of it. There is a floating between worlds. Rest, be patient, and give yourself grace. Healing does not mean there is a lack of resilience. In fact, it is how resilience is created. Follow your heart, and it will lead you into the spaces that you need to be and heal parts of you didn't realize could be healed. What a wonderful message to begin. I think we're going to, considering it's Yule and Christmas, we're going to allow the star to be the heart of this reading. If you're resonating with this energy, it's welcome. Thank you for joining me. It's such a wonderful, calm, peaceful energy. And I am so glad to be here hosting. How wonderful. I think we're going to start off with an old deck of mine. This was actually the first deck I ever got. It's made an appearance once or twice. Angels and ancestors, guides and guardians, divine source, universal wisdom. When in the dark, what are you showing us? What are you drawing our attention to? There we are. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, the Eight of Wands. Interesting. A very different energy than this slow, smooth healing. Now, if it is not December where you are, if it is not December in the moment you're watching this, please don't take that as a sign that this isn't for you. These readings are all timeless. There's another card in here that is... We will get to that in just a moment. Just because I am recording this in December of 2025, December 21st. That does not mean this reading is not for you if you're not watching it near that time. These are always timeless readings, and whenever you watch it is the moment that you are meant to watch it. All right? Let's begin with this. Halley's Comet, or the Hermit. You have been orbiting on the outskirts of what is meant to be your life, catching glimpses of it and wondering why your path keeps pulling you away. Pardon me, my dog is drinking and the bowl happens to be close, so please forgive the sound if it's something that bothers you. You know what? I'm going to take a drink too, and perhaps I encourage you, if you can, you take a drink as well. We need to nourish our bodies. You've been circling around the outside of something, wondering why your path has never brought you truly into its center. And this is the time when your path is shifting. This is the time that something is changing. You have changed. Your path has changed. Or perhaps your perception of your path, I think, is more accurate. Your path has always been laid out in whatever way. But it required you moving into it. I'm feeling like we should start here. My hand's here. Let's go. Ooh, the 5 of Wands in reverse. The 5 of Wands in reverse. You've been fighting for a really long time, and this is a space for healing right now, in this moment. My intention with this video is that it finds who it must when it must. You deserve healing too. You deserve to be able to put down your weapons for a moment and rest. And that is what this time is. Oh, the 10 of Pentacles. You have set your sights on something higher. And there is something more in line for you. I see a connection between the figures in this card and the 10 of Pentacles. These bright spots. I feel much quieter in this reading than I do typically. Maybe you feel quieter than perhaps you've been recently too. Maybe that's part of what you needed. A little space to heal. A little space to be. Now, when this last came out, I misidentified it, and it ended up being something I didn't go back to correct because I felt like that was part of the message. But this time, you are identifying it correctly. Give me one moment. My throat is totally cracking up. Oh, pardon me. It was so strange. It felt for a moment like I was going to cry. There was definitely a frog in my throat. It's like a truth that you haven't been able to speak. Something that has been healing for you. That you are finally not fighting anymore. You are the high priestess. You are a divine spark. You have learned and come so far. You have won battles and lost battles and been left out in the cold. And I'm hearing not anymore. No longer will you be slingshot out into the universe alone. Oof. What did I say? 9 of Pentacles. even if you physically are alone, you are never truly alone. Your ancestors, your angels, spirit, that divine source spark is always within you, and you always have access to it. And perhaps this is what you're healing a perspective of yourself. Oh, goodness. My eyes are being drawn to this deck here, so let's see what's going on here. Yeah, ancestors coming up heavily, heavily. You are so supported. I see these figures as your ancestors surrounding you as the star, and the medicine of yarrow. Beautiful, easily misidentified energy. Perhaps the world has misidentified you. This one? Thank you. Resurrection. You might have thought this part of you was dead. And perhaps, in some way, it was. But this healing is so profound, it will seem like a resurrection. You know how much work you've done, but it will seem like an impossible feat. These two, thank you. One more, this one, thank you. Yeah, let's take a moment. Breathe in and all the way out. All the way in. And all the way out. 12-12 as I open my eyes. Releasing rigidity. Valerian. Oh, interesting. Do you see how valerian here, the plant, looks similar to this plant here? It's almost like not only was something misidentified as that is actually medicine, but you actually have the capacity to receive medicine from many sources, all branching back into that same divine source. And perhaps that is what is coming about, this better understanding of the self, this better, more healthy, more, I'm hearing accurate perception of yourself. I'm hearing, let us show you how we see you. Stunning. Yeah, spirit into matter. You have been working hard, heavily in the spirit. And it is coming into matter. You see how this came out over the 10 of Pentacles? Through healing, this spirit comes into matter. It roots itself. It grows much like the Valerian. Vetiver. Interesting. What is that? I don't know. I'll have to look it up later. Releasing rigidity allows spirit to come into form and into matter. Oh, how wonderful. How beautiful. Oh, where you were fighting all of the time, there is now a fresh start. How wonderful. How wonderful. Okay, Spirit, this is so beautiful. May I ask, this collective, oh, look at that. I just looked in the viewfinder world at the bottom of the card. I was just going to say, can we have some kind of message from this deck? I see the world and this icon being very similar. Perhaps I'll stick this down here where it can be seen. The world, there we are. Rising up. Interesting. Spirit, for this collective present in this moment, do we need? Releasing rigidity, releasing the old way that you held on to things, releasing the old things you held on to. Tell us more. I feel like this is a fresh start here. We have where there was fighting and there was rigidity, a need to hold tightly to what was in front of you and around you because it couldn't. That was all you could get almost. There's a fresh start there. You don't have to fight as hard. Spirit is becoming matter. It is becoming your 10 of Pentacles, even if you don't feel it. Even if you don't feel it. Interesting, the King of Wands. You are the master creator in your own life. You have the power to manifest spirit into matter by working your own magic, whether it is through your voice or a pen, creative work, through analyzing, through moving in your community, however your soul feels its true expression. That is how abundance is created. Spirit is created into this. Look at those gems, gemstones. This is no small abundance. Release rigidity, the 9 of Pentacles. There's an encouragement to remain confident in your own independence while releasing the rigidity of what you think you need to do to have that independence. Interesting. Okay, we're getting, you don't need to be staying up every day, I'm hearing. You don't have to be grinding every single day. You don't have to be driving yourself to the bone, I'm hearing. That doesn't leave you balanced. I want to leave the candle on screen for those who enjoy watching. And what about this resurrection? This true seeing of self. Woo! If you did not see that, scroll back 5 seconds. I am telling you, you are resurrecting in the way that you understand yourself. There's like a full-on resurrection happening for you and your perspection? Perspective. Yeah. Oh, that's so fascinating. Okay. I'm feeling something else here. What cards are you drawing me to, Spirit? Okay. Let's see here. There's one more deck here I'd like to pull out. The Tarot of the Divine is a deck I really quite love. Full of fables and stories and fairy tales and myths and mythology from around the world. What does this deck have to teach us today? What healing are your ancestors bringing and aiding you with? Please illuminate what must be illuminated. The King of Wands, I am telling you, you are healing something within you that kept you from expressing your true power, your true force, your true self, your true bottom of the deck, the Magician. You guys, the synchronicities are synchronizing. Spirit, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you, guides and guardians. The Two of Wands. Yeah, you're at this point where you're between two versions of yourself almost. It's like you're in this liminal space right now between an old way and a new way. And Spirit is reminding you to tap into that star, that source, that spark within you, and to let that guide you. Because that is where the truest guidance will come from. There it is. I feel like there's at least one more. Okay. Okay, yeah, I figured. This one on the bottom. Figured I'd flip through them all just in case, but hey. There. There's been a cloak around you. And maybe that's why you've kind of been out in this darkness and kind of on your own path for so much time. The 7 of Coins. Yeah, you've been working so hard. You've actually, like, not even just working hard. I'm hearing like devotion. You devoted yourself. I'm hearing to uncovering why what wasn't working, and how to move forward in a way that would. Because you knew that something wasn't aligned with your soul. You knew, you felt it. And so you've been doing so much work and you've dedicated yourself to overcoming these past cycles and to seating yourself in your full power and to allowing cycles to end. We've got the High Priestess over the High Priestess. I feel like Spirit is like, let me clear my throat. Let me repeat myself. That's the energy. Let me repeat myself. How many times do you want to hear it, baby? You know? No judgment, no shame. We will tell you as many times as you need to hear it because you haven't heard it enough. You haven't had enough comfort. You haven't had enough support. We've seen it. We've seen it. And so now we are asking you to stand in your power, to understand your ability to cognitively balance and to balance your, to cognitively and emotionally balance yourself, to find that space between, to allow your mind to be the space between soul and spirit. The 3 of Wands, yeah, you're moving up. You're moving on up. You're leaving this behind. You're moving on up in the world. Again, we have this upward movement. You're moving up and you're moving out. You're branching. There's branches on this beautiful little 3 of Wands. What do we have here? The Fool. The Fool. A whole new world. Where there was a dark power in your life, there will be a new power. There will be a new step, a new moving forward. Interesting. It's like when you move forward from this energy of kind of planning and looking at all the options and settling into your decision to move forward in this way, you will be supported by those around you who are meant for you. No longer will you be alone. No longer will you be alone. Yeah, the 3 of Swords in reverse. No more heartbreak that way. No more sleepless nights. Release rigidity. Tell us a little bit more about this, Spirit. Resurrection, releasing rigidity, connection with the self, the intuition, and the world around us. Give us some insight. Thank you. 6 of Cups. Sorry, did I say 6 of Cups? Interesting. 6 of Coins. In the reverse. Ooh, I'm hearing I don't want their charity. Ooh, okay. This might be a little bit triggering for somebody. But you got to stop looking at every good thing people offer you as charity. Because let's say you're only manifesting money. Maybe Spirit has something that they want to give you. Yeah. Trying to force the way that it comes in and say, no, I don't want charity. I don't want charity. That's you're fighting the universe. And I'm hearing your ancestors be like, let us help you. Let us help you. Let us help heal you. We want to. We're excited to. We're here to. Look at that. The sun. The sun. You are finding your own inner spark again. You are finding your own inner divinity again. This is a crazy powerful reading. We have so many court cards and our major arcana on the cloth right now. It's so exciting. I keep wanting to draw cards. Can I draw a few more cards, Spirit? She's saying, yeah, let's do 3 more. Okay, amazing. So the sun, what does this new perspective of self reveal? What is this seeing the divinity within you reveal? It will be unique to each of you. However, I do think that I do think that this can reflect something important for you. If you're feeling this message, if you're here with me now, 25 minutes in, thank you. What will this light reveal? Thank you. Oh, the 4 of Wands. It will reveal new partnerships, celebrations, arrivals in your life. It will reveal wonderful new cycles with new people who are meant for you. Meant for you. Some of you, if you know, I'm sensing like a partner, a marriage. I don't want you to run off with that idea, please. But, it's possible. Real true love is possible. Real true marriage is possible. A really wonderful, healthy life together is possible. And maybe that's part of what you're seeing. Maybe that's part of what's being revealed. What else, Spirit? This is so exciting. Thank you. Oh, justice. Justice. Justice is being revealed. This isn't just, you had a couple of bad days and now you get a couple of good days in return. This is energetic timeline, karmic justice. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys, the 6 of Wands. Celebration, moving on from fights with victory, being celebrated. You guys, I don't know if you understand just yet. I don't know if you guys just understand yet how much universe has for you, because this has been a death of an old way, completely. A death of a way of struggle and hardship and hurt, the grind, being distressed, being heartbroken, moving into a new path. Wow. My goodness. Spirit, what a wonderful message. Thank you so much. Is there any other message you'd like to add to this today? No, I think that's everything for now. My goodness. Congratulations to you. I don't know what you've been working on, what you devoted yourself to, other than, yourself and your path and your passions. But you're strong enough to do this. You are strong enough to do this. Allow Spirit and the turning of the stars to reveal new facets of yourself. Allow justice to take place, because perhaps you're not being given charity, you're being given justice. So don't turn it away. Celebrate. Be celebrated. Celebrate others. Thank you for joining me here today. If you're watching this during the holidays, I wish you a wonderful holiday season. And if not, I still wish you a wonderful day. This has been Herald Hearth, and I'm Auntie A. Merry Christmas.